Well. Here we are again.
Yes.
Welcome, everyone, to another show. My name is Ray Lytle. And with me, as always, is Steve. Hello, Steve.
Yes. Hello, Ray.
Hello, Stephen. How are you?
Fine. You look quite spiffy today, Ray.
Oh,
Your
thank
button
you.
down.
Yeah, I don't know. I just grabbed a shirt out of the closet. I just woke up a couple minutes ago. So.
Wow, must be nice.
Yeah. What time did they wake you up in the rehab place?
Oh, they don't wake me up. Well, they wake me up at 7, but I get up about 4.
You get up at 4?
Yeah, I woke up 4 o'clock this morning. Yeah.
Why?
I was awake. I had to go pee.
So you naturally woke up at 4 a.m.
I'm usually up here by 5:30, but today I was up at 4.
And you can't go back to sleep if I wake up at 4.
No.
Trust me. If I wake up at 4 o'clock, I'm going back to sleep.
I couldn't go. I tried. Just turn the TV on.
No, I'm going back. If there's
Yeah, but
if I wake up at 6, I'm going back to sleep.
I probably fell asleep though at 10.
You fell asleep at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
I was watching. What was I doing last night? I think I was watching a baseball game at 10 o'clock last night.
As soon as the baseball game was over, I fell asleep.
I didn't even take a shower till like 10:30 last night. So I don't think I got to bed till after 11. So I got to bed maybe an hour later than you did. And I sure as hell were. You got up at 4. Steve got up at 4 in the morning. That's insane.
The best time to creep because everybody else is asleep and all the doors are open.
So there is something more to it.
There's always an ulterior motive.
Right. So I was feeling sorry for you having woken up early.
Okay.
I like how you made it clear. Don't feel sorry to me. I was out being creepy.
Yeah.
That's
No, I woke up for so long. For so long, I woke up at like 4 o'clock, 4:30. That like as soon as I got fired from doing mornings, I don't know what that was, but as soon as I got fired,
Adam.
as soon as I got fired, I immediately stopped waking up that early. Good morning. You're on the Morning Disaster.
Good morning, Ray Lytle and Shithouse Steve.
That's
It's Shithouse. It's what, Spank House?
It's Spanky. Hello, Spanky. How are you?
I'm doing good, buddy. I've just been kind of tuning in and wanted to say good morning to Shithouse Steve. And
Spanky called me yesterday. He called me yesterday, and he goes, I've been listening to your show, and I go, really? He goes, tell me, who is this guy you have on the show with you? That's how he describes you. Who the hell is the guy that shits?
he gets the cold comic book and poop sent to him in the hospital.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Who is that guy? And I said, that's Steve. And he's like, I got to talk to this Steve.
Yeah, that's cool as hell.
I'll be damned.
Oh, thank you, Spanky.
Steve's in rehab, Spanky.
Well, I've been there. It's for quitters. I know what it's like.
It's a different type of rehab from what you went to.
Oh, it's not the booze rehab.
No, this is rehab.
it's drug.
It's a rehab for having
Dirty feet.
filthy foot. Yeah.
Dirty feet.
If your feet are so dirty, you get an infection.
You know, Steve, it's called soap and water.
Yeah.
Really? That's what that stuff is?
Yeah. Poor Steve.
Well, that's what they say it is. I'm not for sure.
Poor Steve. He was having a problem with it, and
Yeah.
Oh, poor fella. Well, do I need to send him like a bucket of shit or something, or
Maybe.
Sure.
that fake poop he got?
he got fake. No, he got fake poop.
Oh,
That's the thing.
oh, see, I get confused. I
Yeah,
thought
you
he wanted the
Yeah,
real.
there's
the real.
he's holding it up right now. There's a
It's a nice
That's
fake
what-
turd here.
that's what Christina, one of our listeners, sent him fake
Send
poop
you that
in
one.
a care package.
Let's see.
Oh, I got confused. I thought he might want the real deal.
Oh, that one looks real. I mean, that one looks horrible.
Yeah, it sticks to the floor too.
Oh, good Lord.
I didn't know. You know, I've been in the hospital before. You got to keep those nurses on their toes.
Exactly.
I got to be honest. If I got a care package from someone and it included fake poop, I might be a little upset.
Nah.
Steve's happy about it. He's very
I
happy.
think it's great, Steve.
I appreciate it.
He's happy he got fake poop.
I got one of
think
these
it's
real.
great. I think it almost sounds like he might have been my mentally retarded mother from another brother.
This is my
I
really
think
cool
I'm gonna hang
binoculars
out
I
with this
got.
guy.
Oh, God.
I think I'm gonna start hanging out with him.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You should.
I'm not bad.
I would love it. I would
But
love
now,
to
didn't you
have,
say he was
Steve
from
and
down in
Spanky's.
Taylorville area?
Steve's
I am
from
right now.
Decatur. He's from Decatur. He's at Taylorville rehab right now, but he lives in Decatur.
Okay, I was saying, because isn't Taylorville where your band, the Itchy Pickles, played, and then people drug that dead horse around the square?
Yes. Taylorville.
Okay, I thought, wow.
Well, they weren't at the same time. No, it wasn't. One had nothing to do with the other.
Well, I know, but it's still, I'm just putting Taylorville together that,
Yeah.
you know, I'm thinking I get down there and see Steve, we could probably just hit it off and really kind of raise hell in Taylorville.
Hell yeah.
You know, probably
Hell
end up
yeah.
in jail at least by noon.
I could see you two hanging around together. Holy crap. Oh my God.
I think my
Unbelievable.
leg just went nuts. Thought.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
We could ride around the square and throw poop out, and he could hang his foot out the window. And
Hell yeah. Why not? I'm down. Come on over, Spanky.
When you finally are able to unbandage that foot, Steve,
Yeah.
are you going to show it to people? Or are you going to? Hopefully, you're going to keep that covered. I don't.
Let's see. It's. I'll be able to provide a picture tomorrow. They changed the dressing on it tomorrow. They took that all off yesterday.
Oh, so it's starting to heal, and
Yeah.
it looks like a foot. It looks like a foot now instead of a.
No, it just looks like a gross big hole now.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
well, that's terrible.
Christina wants to know if you'll hold up the shit again, Steve. Will you hold up the?
Which piece? Both pieces?
Yeah, especially the second piece. The second piece.
Oh,
That was the first piece.
this looks like a piece of dog shit, really.
Yeah.
This one looks better.
Yeah.
It's jiggly. It sticks to the floor real good.
That's Steve's favorite piece of shit.
Yeah. I could be reeling in a wheelchair, throw this on the floor, and say, "Oh, I had an accident."
Yeah.
And they wheel me back to my room, and they start to wipe my butt. And I said, "Wait a minute, that's fake."
Carlos says, "Can you imagine Spanky and Steve creeping around colleges together?" Yes, actually, I can.
I
Yes.
think it would be a ball.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a very good morning segment.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't think Spanky'd be creeping. He'd be flirting.
Oh, I'd be just, man, you know
Flirting
what?
with college girls is creeping. Make no mistake about it. When you're flirting with college girls, it's creeping. When you're 50-plus-year-old men, flirting with college girls is creeping.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, God.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's
That's what I've
creepy.
been trying to tell them,
Why?
Spanky. They've been calling me everything, creeper and everything else. I said, it's not creepy. I'm enjoying the view.
Easy.
It's creepy. It's creepy. Steve.
You're enjoying the view for
Now,
your
Ray, you know that
gratification.
my college wife.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
enjoying the view of girls who are
Much younger than you.
some girls are under 20. I mean, for God's
Yeah.
sakes.
Stay
Now,
away from my daughter.
That's horrible.
now,
I don't get
Finally,
it.
somebody that agrees with me.
You can't defend that.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's creepy. And the college girl, like Kathy says, the college girls think it's gross too. Thank you.
they
Yes.
do not, or they wouldn't have got on the back of my motorcycle. Bullshit. Goddamn head.
No, it's creepy.
It isn't creepy. She got on the back of my bike. I didn't tell her to.
When you two, listen, I mean, I love you, Spanky, but when you started dating your wife, okay.
Yes.
How old was she when you started dating her?
How old was I?
How old? Yeah. How old were you?
I was 32.
And how old was she?
19.
Okay. You don't think that sounds a little bit? Hold on. Before you answer, Nick, creepy or not?
Yes.
TJ, creepy or not?
No.
Disturbing. Disturbing.
What?
Steve, TJ said disturbing. Steve, creepy or not?
Lucky.
Oh,
Not creepy.
Right.
Oh, it just sounds creepy.
And just the
That's my
inflection in
brother
the
right
voices. It's creepy.
Yeah, it is creepy. And then you ended up marrying her, which I mean,
Yeah, and we've been together, going on 26 years.
I know.
Hell
I know,
yeah.
But it sure started out creepy.
Yes.
Well, it might have, but I was just, recently. Well, I guess I was still married at the time.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you were married to someone. By the way, you were married to someone else with children. You had children with her.
Yeah, that's kind of like Al Bundy, but
I mean,
there's no sentence that can make this better.
There's never been. I mean, I love Spanky. He's one of my favorite people. He really is. But every time you tell that story, it's just there's no way for you to portray the good guy in that story. It's impossible.
I never do, but
Yeah.
it's just the way it happens.
By the way, Adam says it's when creeping goes right. Yes.
Here's the way I look at it, Ray.
Right.
Life is too short to be unhappy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it makes you happy and you don't go to jail over it, go for it.
Yep.
Well, that's
And like I said, I was married at the time. I was just out one night, had a few beers, cruising by the local college on my bike. Things happen.
I mean, that's just I don't know.
But
it's
you got to hand it to me. You got to get me not so creepy that I went home after a weekend of spending it with my new girl and then moved out on Easter Sunday. You can't beat that for a holiday wish.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna applaud you for that. I mean,
Well, it was Easter Sunday. Had a nice dinner with the family. Got up, packed my clothes, and left. I thought that's the way it should be done.
because you didn't want to ruin their Easter dinner, so you waited till the dinner was
I didn't want to ruin
over.
the rest of their Easter weekend.
Decided to go out for some
Story.
smokes. Didn't come back.
By the way, this is all a true story. This is exactly
It
how
is.
he.
never gets
There's-
old.
And his wife is one of the sweetest and loveliest people. I mean, seriously, his wife is one of the
You would leave your family
nicest.
for.
His wife is one of the nicest people that I know.
Oh,
That's
she's
why I
great.
can't believe she ever got on my motorcycle with me drinking.
I've always thought that he somehow drugs her. There's something going on,
Well, I did. Don't tell everybody.
but it's got to be something with that. Even now, when you see Spanky and his wife, even now,
And she's only like in her 40s, 44.
yeah, but I mean, even she still looks really young.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody's like, how's your daughter? I said, oh, she's fine.
Spanking and Marvin.
Without knowing what they're saying.
I got a full gray beard,
Oh, the beard's all gray now?
Oh yeah, dude, it's white as white.
My hair is
All right, I'll
jet
have to
black.
go get your pre-gavel or your Lyrica.
See, did you guys hear Steve's? Did you hear Steve's nurse say something about his rear? Did you hear
Yes.
that, Nick? She said something about his rear.
Did they say they were going to penetrate his rear today?
I don't know what she said. I think she said, I don't know if she's talking about her temperature or what, but she said something about we're gonna use the rear. We're gonna use your rear today. I didn't catch that, but
All right,
it was
here's
something
the,
about.
and I'll have to go get your Lyrica, okay?
Okay.
Oh, no, they're giving him a suppository.
I don't know what he's up to.
Ooh, man, I thought she's gonna get the grease. So I was telling her to hold on to the handrail.
Steve, what was that about your rear?
Nothing that has nothing to do with the rear.
Did she say something about your rear?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something about
No.
your rear.
Would you admit it if she did say something about your rear?
Yes, I would have. But she was
Yes, you
commenting
would.
about my poop, my fake poop.
Oh. That seems disturbing. Seems
Well,
highly.
I'm just wondering if I went to Taylorville rehab and hung out with him, how long it'd be before I got thrown in jail.
Oh, I wouldn't call
3
them. They would.
hours.
No, they put up a lot of shit up here.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Hillbilly
I have to
Joe?
take a ride to Taylorville.
And it's okay, Joe. That's okay. I know, Jackie. I know the sheriff of Christian County, so
Well, that's good because we need to know cops when I'm around because I tend to get in a little bit of trouble.
I'm good in Sangamon County and Christian County. I know both sheriffs, so
Well, listen,
I don't want to be in the jail.
you stopped drinking, right, Spanky? You haven't picked it up again, have you?
Yeah, but I want to share something with you though.
Oh no, here we go.
If things don't get better and life don't get easier between this knee and these fingers acting up, buddy, the wagon's gonna break, and I'm gonna break every goddamn axle on it. And I'm gonna go on about a drunk for a month, and I'm gonna come sit in your front yard in my spandex and work out every day.
So
Don't
wait,
forget the guitar.
So you're now you lost fingers years ago when you were
4 years ago. Well, it's been 5 years.
Spanky was driving a truck. All right, he drives a truck for a living, and he worked in radio when I was in radio for a long time, and then he's driving a truck, and he was unhooking one thing when some guy hit the truck or whatever, and it somehow cut off. It cut off. Was it on the left hand?
Yeah, left hand, 3 fingers.
It cut off
the ends of them.
It cut off 3 fingers on his left hand, and so there was a big thing with some of the most disgusting pictures that anyone has ever sent me ever.
Oh, I see that thumb picture.
Yeah,
or that one finger.
And then, not that long ago, he recently injured his knees, so now you're having trouble walking.
Yeah, so I just can't wait. I'll look like a dream out in your front yard in spandex.
Unbelievable.
I would look like a dream. And I got that. I told you yesterday. I got that 40-foot rope. We'll hook your wheelchair up, buddy, and put a flag on you and some turn signals. I got you, man.
Now you sound like Jason, who was wanting to. Who goes? Don't be so depressed, man. We'll put a trailer hitch on the back of your car.
There you go.
Which, by the way,
there you go.
My car does not have a trailer hitch in the back.
It will have
Take
when
long
we're
to
done
put it
with
in.
You can put one on.
And then he goes, and we'll put a, what the hell did he call it? He said some kind of, we'll put some kind of a trailer hitch, and then we'll put some kind of, I don't know what it was. He had some idea for some thing that goes in the back of my car. And then he goes,
It's a little platform called an easy hit.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. And then we'll just put your wheelchair in that, and you drive around that. And I was like,
Yep.
Okay, that we do live in Illinois. He goes, yeah. And I go, you know, we live in Illinois. He goes, yeah. And I said, okay, Illinois, it rains and it snows.
Right.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah. And I said, well, what are we supposed to do then? He goes,
There you go. Oop,
I got
we'll
it.
get
you got
we'll
it?
get
Are
a
you sure?
tarp.
Can you grab it? All right.
He goes, we'll get a tarp for your wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just thought it was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever heard.
Well, let me ask you this, Ray, as a close friend. Would you rather have that tarped on the back of your car, or me and TJ and Steve in the front seat of my pickup pulling you down the road with a 40-foot tow rope?
Well,
I'd rather see the
And then
40-foot tow rope.
Steve could be sitting in the middle. He could be throwing poop and beer bottles at you.
No, I don't want either. What I think I'll just stay home.
I think the hitch would be the safest way to go.
No, how do you put a hitch on my car?
You
We
buy
need it on
one.
there. Trust me, I've got a welder. TJ's got a welder.
Mhm.
We'll have it on your car within 2 hours.
Yep.
No, there's no way. I'm not going to put a hitch on my car.
Get a small
Well-
enclosed trailer and put the wheelchair inside the trailer like you would a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Or lawnmower.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. It's
Get one of
unbelievable.
those. Actually, Ray, get one easier. Get you one of those lawnmower trailers that have that tilt top that you put it up the front of the trailer when you get ready to get on it. You pull the pin, back your wheelchair up, and it tips right up in the air and tips you right off of it.
Unbelievable.
Right. Yep.
Got you covered, buddy.
I mean, how in the hell? How am I supposed to back out my car with,
Well, we
Carefully.
can put truck mirrors
We
on the
can
side
give
of
you
your
a
car.
course on back in a trailer. It's not hard.
We got truck mirrors.
There's
Yeah.
no way. There's no.
Ray, there isn't nothing you have at home that I can't steal to make it work on your car. Nothing.
There's
I
no
promise
way.
you.
We can even get
I
you the hitch
promise
in a
you. You
bargain
need new
basement.
parts,
Because we were trying
just
to.
bring your car to my house and leave it for a day, and I'll fix you up.
I was trying to find a way to get to try to find a van or something. Just because.
What do you want it stolen or?
No, I drive a Chrysler 300,
Yeah.
and the wheelchair won't fit inside the car.
So we need to get you one of those vans where we can flip the doors open and
Yeah,
put it
but
right up in there.
okay. I don't know. Where am I going to get a van? Where am I going to get the van?
We'll
know-
find you one.
We can get it done.
Give me about 3 days. Is there any?
I don't want to.
specific
I don't
color
want
you
to
wanna
spend.
paint it?
I don't want to spend any new money. to
Well, no,
get
this
a
wouldn't be
van.
spending
Oh,
any
then
money.
make more.
But I don't want to lose any money in trading in my car for some hillbilly van to,
Well, let's just say this could be a disaster donation.
Yeah.
who's going to donate?
Well, I'm just asking, is there any special color you'd like to have painted?
We're not stealing. I don't want you stealing a
I didn't
van.
say steal. I did not say steal.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Anytime I try to help a brother out, I would be borrowing it with the intent of taking it back.
I don't want a van stolen for me.
Not going to steal. I'm going to borrow.
All I
Steal
need is,
implies a felony.
yeah, and me going to jail. That's what it implies. Me
Well, you
going.
wouldn't have to worry about loading your wheelchair
Oh,
then.
for heaven's sake!
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
I'll do some looking around. Seriously, I'll do some looking around. We'll see if we can't find you a van.
It's unbelievable. It's
Not hard.
unbelievable.
And I won't steal it. I can't promise that.
None of this sounds like a good idea.
Hey, now that you got myself and TJ and Steve on the job,
Yeah.
nothing can go wrong.
No, it's a horrible group of people to put in charge of something. That's terrible.
No.
I would never put the three of you in charge of something for me.
Well, I spoke
Well.
with TJ yesterday afternoon. He let me in on something.
What?
That you were going to be batching it this weekend.
Well, my wife was going up for some kind of seminar, right?
Yeah.
But then my wife just texted me. She just texted me and said, she texted and said she's going to the doctor.
Oh no!
And I knew last night when we went to bed she wasn't feeling well. She said her throat's on fire, her ears are hurting.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she really feels bad. So I don't know. So she's supposed to be going to Chicago. Well, my daughter was going to Chicago because her company is putting on some kind of convention thing or whatever. And my daughter has been sick. She's got a really bad sinus infection that she ended up they ended up putting her on antibiotics for it. And
She's down too.
yeah. So then they put her on antibiotics. So she can't go because they gave her COVID test when she went in for sick. Of course, she doesn't have COVID, but then they'd have to test her again, but it's through whatever, and it would take too long, even though she knows she doesn't have it. It would take too long to get the results or something, whatever.
Yeah.
So she
One of
can't.
those that take 3 to 5.
Yeah, so she can't go to the convention. So my daughter's gonna be home with me.
Well, we were just wondering because when TJ mentioned that, and I gave Steve a call last night to rehab, and he thought he could get a 24-hour pass. We just come spend the night with you.
Oh no, that's
Oh, no, you guys
horrible.
would be.
That would be a horrible idea. No,
I can do that.
Have some pizza and some sodas. And
that would be a horrible, horrible idea.
you think
Y'all
the
have
three
to
of us
push me in a
your
wheelchair,
house would
though.
be horrible?
The three of you in my house are not invited. I can tell you right now.
Man, my feelings are hurt.
They should be. Don't your knees hurt anyway? Can you even walk into my house?
No, but by God, if I can get a wheelchair, I can run up the ramp and hit it hard.
By the
Get a
way,
wheelchair here, Specky, when I leave.
I don't have a ramp at my house. I need a ramp.
Well, we're going to get your put that on our building list.
Unbelievable.
You need to call me more often. Don't be giving me such a big list to do. Steal a van.
No.
Build a ramp.
By the way, Nick, you've been listening to this. At any point, Nicholas, at any point did I say, Spanky, I want you to steal me a van?
No, not at one point.
Thank you.
Well, I don't think Nick's got a. Does he have a hearing problem?
No, he of course.
I
no,
do.
he has no hearing problem. He's fine hearing.
I do.
Is he a lawyer?
He's my lawyer
No,
right
but I
now.
play one on TV.
Well,
Yes.
we're going to need a lawyer, Nick. So I just wanted to clear that up.
When I absolve myself to the police, I want to make it very clear that I did not ask you to steal anything for me.
You didn't ask us, but you asked us to get you a van, did you not?
Audio can be manipulated, Ray.
No,
We
this
could-
is
We can
live.
take out the did not part.
No, please don't do that. No, I specifically did not ask you to steal anything from me. I just said I said I need to get a van. That's what I
Same as
said.
asking us. Not to steal. You didn't say steal. You said, I need to get a van.
Yeah, I do need to get a van,
By any means.
which sucks because
We'll
I
get you a
love
van.
my car.
Oh, I do too.
And the only way I get a van is by I'd have to get rid of my of my car. You know what I mean?
And you can't do that.
I'd have to trade it for a van. So I'm just saying I don't want to lose money in the deal.
Oh, no. Hell no.
It just
And you know
sucks.
you would with a van.
It just sucks. Yeah.
So,
so-
anyway,
Well-
I just thought that'd be a good idea that we'd come spend the weekend with you.
Paige says, is Dave the lawyer still around? I haven't talked to Dave in a while.
I guess.
I know he's
if
around,
he
but I
and
haven't
Bella
talked to
were
him.
both sick, we could serve hot tea and that to them and help them too.
Me and
I have
Spanky
no
could
idea.
negotiate the deal for you for a van.
I don't know if I want. Last time you negotiated anything. All right. Everyone, TJ helped me My wife's car needed tires. Okay. My wife's car needed tires. And I told
How was
TJ,
the
I'm like, hey, I
doctor's
need to
appointment?
find a place to get tires
How
for
was
my
the
wife.
doctor's appointment?
Good.
So he calls this tire place and gets them to agree to put tires on my wife's car, right?
Yeah.
And then he threatens them,
Yeah.
saying like, you make sure that you don't treat her right, I'm gonna burn your place or whatever. He somehow threatens the people. So my wife goes in to get her tires done, and they say, hey, please tell your friend we did a good job with your car. My wife's like, what are you talking about? He goes, your friend that called to get you the appointment. And she goes, well, of course I'll tell him you did a good job. He goes, oh, good, because we don't want him to burn our place down.
Well, you get a good deal on the tires. Did you get a good deal on the tires? Was it a good job? You're welcome.
It was a good deal on tires, yes.
That's all counts. Don't matter how you get them.
I'd rather people not think my wife was going to be responsible for burning down their
You're welcome.
Yeah.
place of business.
Yeah, and the way your wife goes out in public, she was probably dressed so nice to the nines. They probably thought, great, her husband's a mafia.
Yeah, God knows what the hell they thought.
Her husband's out there riding around in his Continental with tinted windows, you know.
So I'd rather not have you guys negotiate to get me a van. God knows what the people will
would be
think.
glad to offer our services to help take care of you and your wife and your child.
God knows what the people would think. Good Lord.
Did you see us in the neighborhood you're living in now, Ray?
Welcome.
I live in a nice
Sitting on
neighborhood.
your front porch smoking cigarettes in our spandex.
No, there's no smoking on my porch.
I don't smoke, but we could. I mean, we could smoke other things.
No, you're not smoking anything on my porch. By the way,
It's legal.
I guess I do have a nice porch, a nice front porch.
It's legal.
I've never, I haven't been on it, but I guess I have a nice front porch.
Well, see, we could sit out there in the morning, the three of us in our spandex, smoking, having a cup of coffee.
No. You're not welcome to come smoking.
Have you out there, and we could take turns pushing you back and forth across the porch in your chair?
No, that's not going to happen.
Well, shit.
That's not going to happen.
Well, you're just killing all sorts of
note,
right now, Ray.
That's not.
On that note, Ray, I guess I'm going to have to go take a happy pill and take a nap.
It's good to talk to you, Spanky.
Hey, it's great to talk to you, Steve. Wonderful to meet you. Can't wait to hang out with you.
You fit a lot in.
We
Nice
can
to meet
find
you,
something, I'm
Becky.
sure. Now, one thing before I depart, Steve, did I hear that lady come in there and tell you to squeeze your rear tightly to hold that in?
Yeah, they wanted me to wait so they can look at
what
it.
she was sticking in there.
So they're going to look at your rear?
No,
Steve?
no.
Oh.
I think I heard her say, now put that in there and squeeze your cheeks tightly. I'm almost sure I heard that.
No, I don't think so. I don't have any problems there.
All right.
But my hearing's a little off. I'm getting kind of old. Well, anyway,
Spanky, you
great
were
to
not.
hear you guys.
You were not on the show when Steve was getting his ass wiped daily.
Oh, good God!
I'll have to get you copies of those shows so you can hear.
I can pull it up.
Yeah, so you can hear what happens when Steve gets his ass wiped. How much he enjoyed it.
That's awesome, isn't it, Steve?
Disturbing.
It is. It is. Ray
I
thinks
had
it's
mine
gross.
done when I cut my fingers off.
Yeah.
When you cut your fingers off, they wiped your ass for you?
I use my left hand all the time.
Okay, well, you couldn't. Why didn't you just use your right hand?
Oh, no, not when you got a nurse come in and offer to do it.
Oh, for
Exactly.
God's sake.
Hell no.
It's not like you lost both hands.
Exactly.
You had a hand that you could have used the wipe.
Hey, when that nurse comes in and she's looking about 28 years old, says, honey, can I help you? Hell yeah, throw the cheek up in the air.
So you actually agree with what Steve was doing.
Oh, 10-4 on that,
Oh,
buddy.
for God.
Every day.
I'm ending this call right now.
Both
This
of
is
you are
horrible.
disturbed.
This is just horrible.
Hey, roll over, pop the cheek, man, and throw the gown up in the air.
No.
It is wonderful to talk to you, Spanky.
Hey, it was wonderful talking to you guys, man. Thanks for having me on. I'm glad I could share such interesting life news with you.
Exactly.
It is good to talk to you, my
like
friend.
I said, if I got a little slur, I'm on some happy pills for my knee, you know. So
But you're not drinking.
not yet, but I've kept in touch with TJ, and I said the old axles, the old wagon's about to break.
I'll help with that.
So wait, TJ, you're gonna help him start drinking again?
If he's going to start drinking again,
Oh,
we got to
no.
get it done right.
No, it just that's terrible. You shouldn't be.
I'll be
Pat,
bringing
That's
back
what
a
my
golf
wife
cart.
keeps telling me.
You shouldn't be patting yourself on the back for having a person with a drinking problem start drinking again.
I'll be bringing back a golf cart.
Unbelievable.
Well, that's good because my other one tore up last time, so I need a new golf cart.
It's unbelievable.
Sure,
Lifted
Ray,
one
you
this
got a
time.
garage where you're at, don't you?
I do have a garage, yes.
What's in
Oh,
your
there we
golf cart?
No, I don't need a golf cart. I don't need a golf cart.
Why? You could jump on that and tow it around town.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay.
That's not gonna happen.
Listen, I tried. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Later, Spanky.
Have a great day.
Bye.
See you.
I love Spanky. I love Spanky, but someone who finds good in Steve's creeping,
Oh,
someone who wants TJ to help him start drinking again, and someone who wants to steal me a van is really not a good. You know.
Sounds like a true friend to me.
Yeah, it's really not. Is not really something that I should encourage. And Kathy says her day to start my day, and I'm greeted with Spanky. Yeah, sorry, Kathy. This is what you get. This is what you get.
Quality entertainment.
It's unbelievable. By the way, I see Wes is in the chat room today. Good old Wes. Yeah. So we got some people in today. I like that. Some people who haven't been here in a while. Unbelievable. And by the way, I just realized I didn't share the show on my, I like to share the show sometimes on my profile. I hadn't done it until now.
Mm-hmm.
It was good to hear from Spanky. I haven't heard from him in a while. I heard from him yesterday. He called me yesterday. So I knew he was listening to the show because he called me and he was mystified by Steve. He was like, "Oh, this guy's great." And I was like, yeah, because he remembers Jim the photographer and all the old Morning Disaster guys. He loves Steve. I see Ray's in from Florida. What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
I see Kathy's in. Kathy's been Kathy's one of my favorite people. I'm so glad she's in to listen again today. Thank God. We like that. I like having Wes back in. I like having Steve not talking about his ass being wiped in rehab.
Nope.
yeah.
I like the fact that he's wiping it on his own. We're very proud of you, Steven.
With the nice, moistened, flushable wipes that Christina sent me.
So you're using the wipes that were sent to you as a gift.
Yep. They're so nice.
Do they know you're using those wipes at the rehab?
They could be nicer if they were warm.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Nothing's ever good enough.
Well,
I don't know that there was a.
I don't want him to get in trouble. I don't want Steve to get in trouble for using,
No, they're flushable.
Okay, that was my concern.
What are they going to do? Kick him out for using wipes?
I don't want him getting in trouble for it.
Well, they have them here at the hospital too. If I wanted them, so if I run low, I'm gonna get some more.
Okay,
I'll bring you some, Ray, when I get out.
No, I don't need. Toilet paper's fine with me. I don't need.
Wait till you use one of these babies. A little aloe vera. Whew.
No, what? What is wrong with your ass that you get such pleasure?
He just likes touching his balloon knot.
Yeah. Why do you get such pleasure from
It tickles.
an ass wiping?
That is rather disturbing too.
Yeah. I mean, good look. Wes says Taylorville Rehab is thankful to finally have a patient that isn't on a meth overdose.
That's true.
Yeah, just morphine.
There is logic in that statement.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially in Taylorville.
But it's a medical rehab. It's for people like Steve who have. I mean, Steve's got it's such a big infection. That's why he's still in rehab, because they're still trying to kill that infection.
Yeah.
The
sad part is I'm the youngest person in the whole place.
Well, yeah, because it's for people,
Old people.
Yeah.
old people who,
Yeah.
have.
They
Do
fell
they
on and
call you a
broken their hip.
whippersnapper when you walk by?
Yeah.
No, they just look at me funny, like, "Oh my, what's he doing here?"
They go, look at this son of a bitch. So, have you been doing any creeping?
Yeah, I did some yesterday.
Are you creeping on nurses or other people, or
A
what?
little of both. I made a trip all the way down the hall today to check out the other end of the wings, hoping there would be some younger people down there, but they just get older. Now laying in their beds.
So you're just checking in the beds to see if anyone's laying in there naked or
Yeah,
something, or what do you?
I kind of roll by and just kind of poke my head in the door, see if it's a male or female. Roll down to the next one.
See if there's any good looking ones.
Right, yeah. So far, no luck. I did.
Because there might be like a 45-year-old or something,
Yeah, that would be nice. Although I did go to, Decatur yesterday in the senior citizens van from Taylorville.
Yeah.
That was quite an experience.
All right, how did you went to go see the doctor, right?
Yeah, in Decatur.
How did that go?
Oh, that went good. But the doctor's appointment went great. It was the 98-pound gal that was driving a senior citizens van that tried to push me up the ramp into the van. That was a little bit iffy. We had some problems.
Who helped?
First, they put me in the wrong size wheelchair. It was too big, so they had to get a smaller wheelchair. Then they just left me out, and they said, "Okay, we're going in." And she had a really rough time pushing me up that ramp. I tried my best to help her. I heard her go, "Oh!" She said, "Come on, grab it. Hold on." Scary.
But did you get in there?
Yeah, I finally got in. I made the trip and everything. Worked out.
I'm just picturing the 98-pound woman losing
Oh, yeah,
control and you rolling down the street.
Oh, I was so worried about it. I had my hands on the wheels the whole time, like especially going down. She would go down backwards. I'm like, oh shit! Oh, please don't run over this old lady.
I can see you rolling down the street with her chasing after you.
Yeah, yeah, I was worried about it.
Running over people. Oh God!
Yeah. But all went well.
She got you on and off the wheelchair.
Yeah, she got me on. I helped her, of course, as much as I could with my arms. So.
Mm-hmm.
That could be a great mobile unit. Is Steve going backwards down a hill in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Somebody trying to catch him.
Ha ha! Funny, Wes.
Wes is I want to freaking out how they found a wheelchair too big for Steve. Yeah.
They found one. It was actually too big for me. It was a wide sumbug.
Steve's a 400 and some odd pound man. They found
No.
Oh, I guess you're under 400 now. You're
yes.
He's under
Exactly.
400 now.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes. 38 pounds now.
Yeah. You've lost 38? Good
Yep.
for you. Wow. I'm proud of you, man.
38 pounds. It's just, I've decided it's just, all I gotta do is eat right. You know, no more.
What was
Cake
last night's
frosting.
dinner? What was last night's dinner?
Oh, last night's dinner was delicious. It was potato encrusted tilapia,
Yeah.
mashed potatoes, green beans, corn, salad.
So you had a tilapia. How was the tilapia cooked?
It was delicious. I love it.
How was it cooked?
It's kind of had. It looked like shake and bake. They call it potato encrusted, but I don't think it's potato. It had a nice. Wasn't fried, but it was baked. It had a really nice brown crust on it. It was delicious.
Mm-hmm. And what else?
Green beans, corn, salad. I've been eating a lot of salad lately.
Well, salad's good. I had salad for dinner last night.
And then this morning I had one over easy egg, toast and sausage.
Pete says tilapia is a garbage fish.
Well,
thank you, Pete.
Amen.
It's in Taylorville, so I did get salmon, but I just get this little bitty piece of salmon. So
you wanted to go for more?
Yes, I'm trying to go
as soon as you get out. As soon as you get out.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna. I mean,
fall back off the wagon.
Yeah, I think you're gonna fall off the wagon immediately. I think as soon as you're out, you're gonna fall off. I hope not.
No, I don't think so.
But I hear you talk, or I hear some of the things you're doing, and it sure sounds like the second you get out of rehab, you're gonna start.
No.
Back up to the old shenanigans.
Yeah, because here you go.
Well,
Here's Adam or Wes is thinking exactly what I'm thinking. Steve is a quantity over quality guy. Yeah, you say you like because it was bigger than the small salmon you would have gotten. Salmon tastes so much better than tilapia.
Well, yeah,
but you say.
But tilapia is so much cheaper than salmon too.
Okay, what do you care about their cost?
Well, when I get out of here, I gotta pay for it. But here, yeah, you're right. They pay for it.
Yeah. So why wouldn't you have salmon?
I like the tilapia when I had it. Mm-hmm. I'll have salmon another day. Another coming up. I'm having vegetable stir fry tonight for supper with chicken.
I'm telling you. As soon as he gets out of rehab, it's going to be Casey's Pizza night 1.
Yeah, you're probably right.
KFC night 2.
Off of 6th Street.
Little of both on night 3. Then cake icing on night 4.
No.
I mean, I hope
Box
not.
of Hostess donuts on night 5.
Yeah, I hope not. But this is what I'm sensing. This is what I'm sensing. I do love a piece of. I love a piece of salmon. Holy crap!
Yeah. Well, I was informed yesterday by my cousin that they went by my apartment and cleaned out anything that was fattening that I had in the refrigerator.
How did you feel about that?
I'm okay with it because I really didn't have a whole lot. And the cake icing, a couple brownie mix things, and that's it. I'm okay with it.
So they threw out your brownie mix?
Yeah, they took my brownie mix.
They took out your cake icing?
Yeah, my cake icing, my potato chips. But I'm okay with it. I've learned how to live without it. I mean, or buying stuff is better.
What Wes says. So you have an empty refrigerator and cabinets now.
Probably pretty damn close. Eggs. Okay,
so
bread.
So first night you get out, you're gonna have a pizza.
You fucking around, I'm having pizza, buddy.
How much of the pizza will you eat?
The whole fucking pizza.
I'm saying that's falling off the wagon, Steve.
How's that falling off the wagon? One time?
It's you can't have a whole pizza.
Okay, I'll eat. Okay, I'll eat one piece. I'll get a small pizza and eat one piece.
Yeah.
I know what I'll get. I'll get Monocle's personal pizza family pleaser with a salad. Then I get the little pizza. Salad.
He's gonna order an entire Casey's pizza. What was that pizza you put up on Facebook when you were supposed to come to my house? He goes and gets an extra large what was it? Sausage
and mushroom. Yeah, sausage and mushroom.
Sausage, mushroom, black olives, or whatever the hell you get.
Yeah.
It was all that stuff on the pizza, and it was a huge pizza. He ate the whole pizza.
Well, not in one sitting. It took 2 sits. It took approximately 4 to 6 hours to eat it all.
Sometimes if you start eating a pizza, you go into some sort of trance, and then all of a sudden the whole pizza.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, like shit. What? I ate 2 pieces.
Not for me.
Yeah, you remember eating 2 pieces, but you ate a whole pizza.
Here's the problem: you can't just order a small pizza. Have you tried this before? You can't just order a small.
Right.
They tell you, oh, we don't. You got to order at least. We can't deliver just a small.
Right.
Which, by the way, I think is bullshit.
I agree.
I don't see why they couldn't deliver a small. So, like you order a. I had to order. I'm saying this because I couldn't order a small this last weekend, and so literally, I had a few pieces of it, and then the whole 3/4 of the pizza was just thrown in the garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would help if you could order a small. That'd be one thing.
Right.
You know.
You could have sent that 3/4 of the pizza to Steve as a care package.
Exactly. I'd ate it. I'd had to speak it, but I'd ate it.
Karen says, after eating healthy for the last several weeks, that pizza may bother your stomach. Yeah.
I'll take that chance.
He'll get the cheese.
Bother your stomach to a point that you won't leave the toilet.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
Well, he'll invite Aaron Gordon over. He'll invite
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, yeah. He'll invite Aaron Donald to come over to the house.
But please do.
To eat some pizza and wipe some
ass.
He
can wipe my ass.
Yeah. Oh, well, you better get ready, Steve.
As long as he watches his fingers.
How long is it?
Get that 98-pound bus driver. I wonder if he was thinking about her wiping his butt while he was at it, too.
Probably.
No.
A pervert.
Oh, she was old.
Just like that pervert Spanky who was agreeing with him about how good it felt to have your ass wiped. I mean, good Lord.
He's my idol.
A bunch of perverts. Yeah. I'm just saying. The countdown's on. Like, when will you get to order this pizza? When are you going to get out of there?
Hopefully after October the 12th. I go to the doctor again on October the 12th, and he'll make a final decision on whether I can go home or not.
So you've got
2 more weeks.
You're gonna be in there for a little over 2 weeks.
Yep.
So it'll be 2 weeks next week. Like, isn't the first this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Friday.
Yeah. So it'll be at some point 2 weeks from like Tuesday or something is when you'll go.
Right. Yeah.
If there's there's no complications.
No. I asked to go home yesterday, but he said no because I live alone, and he doesn't want to take the chance of something happening and it getting infected again, and he would rather see it heal a little bit better and antibiotics a little bit longer.
I'll be damned. Brent says, how many times has Ray Lytle used a microwave oven since he's been married?
I don't know. Never, probably.
I don't use a microwave oven.
Can we take a guess and say 0?
I'm not some hillbilly. Microwaving things, for God's sakes. Look, I'm eating a banana. No microwave needed. I just ate a fresh banana.
Those are high in carbohydrates.
Well, whatever. I'm going to work out right after the show.
But you have
29.
potassium, so
Yeah,
Yes,
I need
exactly,
some
yes.
potassium. I need some potassium. Steve, now that you know everything about eating proper.
I just know I have to. I figure out it's the most amount of food for 60 carbohydrates a meal.
Unbelievable. So all you can have is 60. That seems like a lot.
Now, I have 180 a day, so I break it down into 60 a day.
That seems like a lot.
Huh? That's what
I
that's
remember
like.
there was a time I was doing a protein diet where I ate less than 25 carbs a day. And I remember doing it. I'll be damned. You're eating 160 carbs a day and you're still losing weight. Good for you.
180.
Jesus. 180. Good for you.
Yeah. Hey, this is a magazine, Christina. This is a coloring book.
Oh, that's the coloring book.
That's the adult coloring book. And it has
Unbelievable.
I saw the inside. The colors.
So it's just got a swear word
Yeah.
in the middle of some kind of arty design, and the whole thing
Yeah.
is the color all around it.
Yeah. I'm going to
Well,
color
that's
them and then I'm going to frame them. Mail them out as Christmas gifts, probably. Save money.
No one wants an obscenity colored by you as a Christmas gift.
Never know. They might be pretty.
No one wants that. I'll tell you right now, no one wants that.
Huh? They look good in a man cave.
No one wants a colored no one wants an obscenity colored by you.
Okay.
I'm just warning you now. It's unbelievable. By the way, our show is brought to you by our friends at Recontex. Our friends at Recontex, 670-1132. Let them detail your car and get it looking good. Call Recontex, 670-1132. Get it over there, get a good detail. Maybe it's time to get your car coated with a tsunami coating. And our friends at Just Beds, that's Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds. Let them find your new bed, or for you, because you're going to go over there to Montvale. You're going to look at a bed. You're going to fall in love with it. And then they're going to deliver it over to the house. They'll deliver it over and have you sleeping in it very quickly. Like your mom lived in Pano, right, Steve?
Yep.
And
She bought it on Saturday. She bought it on Saturday and they delivered it on Monday.
Yeah. They delivered it all the way to Pano. She was sleeping in it that night. Good for her. And they actually took the old one away and disposed of it properly.
Yep.
They didn't burn it in the backyard? Damn it.
No. Amanda says she needs a good detail. Still trying to clean the kid puke out of my van. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that. Well, I know that Recon knows how to clean kid puke, but I think don't they sell?
Yeah, they sell products too.
I think they might. I think they might sell a product to clean out kid puke. If you want to do it yourself, so just check it out.
I think I'd rather have them do it. If they could take the smell of a 3-year-old fart out of a seat, then they're probably more equipped.
Yeah. Thank God my kid wasn't a big puker or anything. Like I've never had to do that, I'm not a big puker. Steve, are you a puker?
I prefer not to.
Nick, are you a big puker?
No.
Like
It's
there's
been
some people
forever since I've done that.
There's some people who throw up all the time. Yeah, I can't remember last time I threw up would have been. I mean, it's literally been 20 some odd years since the last time I puked. And that was because I was, consuming too much. I could not imagine being, I know there are some people who puke all the time.
Yuck.
And it's just like second nature for them. But I've never been a puker. Good Lord. I could not handle that. Like I said, thank God my child isn't either. But yeah, when you have a kid that's a puker, oh my God. I couldn't imagine. Like every time the kid eats or whatever they do, all of a sudden they throw it up in the car. Oh my God. Yeah. Amanda, you might want to get it. You might want to get it over to Recon. And let them, you will continue take your car over there to get your car over there to let the professionals handle the puke. Let the professionals do it. Trust me. That's what you need done. All right, let's see what I want to get. Wasn't there stuff I said yesterday? I said, remind me tomorrow to talk about blah, blah, blah. What was the thing that I told you to remind me of? Does anybody remember?
No. I don't think you said that.
Yeah, I think I said, remind me tomorrow to talk about.
I don't remember.
I remember. Halloween costumes.
Oh, yeah.
Remember this now?
Now I remember now. Yeah. You're going to talk about the best Halloween costumes for this year. People
are talking about Halloween costumes because, last year there wasn't supposed to be a big Halloween because of the pandemic. But people couldn't help themselves. And this year's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be a bunch of people who defy the pandemic and go out to big parties and, and dress all slutty and, like every person going to a costume party should be dressed as a nurse or a doctor or somebody that wears a mask, right? That would make sense. People will all go as they'll all go as sexy something or other.
Naughty nurse with a mask.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a creeper.
So you're just going to dress
required.
You're just going to dress like yourself, right?
Yeah, put a mask on.
By the way, the CDC director said trick-or-treating outdoors will be pretty safe, especially in small groups. So kids will come to your door this year looking for candy. However, crowded parties are not suggested. All right? So 74% of people plan to do something for Halloween this year. Nick, are you doing anything for Halloween? Nick looks like the type that would put on a costume and go to a party.
Yeah.
No.
TJ, you doing anything for Halloween?
Nope.
Huh. I know I'm not, so maybe there isn't anybody doing anything. I don't know. 74% of people say they're planning on something for Halloween. 41% of people are planning on handing out candy. I don't know if because we're in a new neighborhood now. So I don't know if we're gonna hand out candy or not.
Nah.
I know I'm not, but maybe my wife and daughter are, 34% of people are planning on dressing up. 34% will decorate their home. And 24% plan to go to at least one Halloween party. That includes in-person and virtual events. Costumes related to movies, TV, and pop culture are big again. Plus the paranormal. Witches, ghosts, zombies are next at 25%. So 28% of people said they'll be dressing like a movie, TV, and pop culture icon. So there's going to be a lot of, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, James Bond, Donald Trump. Yeah, a lot of that shit. And then there'll be a lot of witches and ghosts and zombies. However, the unique one-of-a-kind costume is at 24%. So, you know what? I think there's going to be a lot of Dr. Fauci's. Wouldn't you think there's going to be some Dr. Fauci's this year?
Yeah.
Who are you? I'm sexy Dr. Fauci.
How about some naughty AOC?
I'm sexy. Oh, I'd like that AOC. I would love it if AOC came. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm sexy Dr. Fauci. This would be women dressed as with glasses and a mask and sticking their ass out, all kinds of stuff. Fake eyelashes. Yeah. Sexy Fauci. Yeah. Yeah. I bet Steve would like that.
Yeah. I wanted to hand out candy, but I read that it was in violation of my order of protection.
So they don't allow you to hand out candy to children.
All right.
So you turn the lights off.
Isn't that very easy?
You could take out the children part. You're just not allowed to hand out candy to anyone.
Oh,
right.
So
right. Yeah.
They make clear that it's anyone.
Yeah.
They ask people where they go to online to look for costume ideas. What was the top answer?
Probably Amazon.
No.
Pinterest.
Yeah, you got it. It's Pinterest. Nick got it. Yeah. The top answer is Pinterest. Is Pinterest filled with shit like that?
Yeah.
People sharing costume ideas? I know that's what Pinterest was. I'll be damned.
That's it. I'm going to Pinterest to look up the naughty AOC costume.
I
You'll
thought
probably
maybe
find one.
I thought maybe Instagram, By the way, YouTube is a close second. Facebook, Instagram, and now TikTok are next, but all ranked lower. I bet TikTok has some Halloween costumes, I think that's where you'll find the slutty Dr. Ouchie costume. I'm sexy Dr. Fauci. Look at me on TikTok. Here's my ass.
Would you like a Fauci ouchie?
Adam says, don't buy any costumes from Wish. All right.
Adam must have experienced a wardrobe malfunction.
No,
There's a good chance.
They'll come to your house like 15 sizes too small.
There's a good chance some part of it's meant to get. Is Wish got a lot of missized stuff or?
No, it's
For
well, it all
Chinese
comes
people.
from China.
Oh, it's all China.
So it's all and it's mostly all the off-brand looking stuff. So like if you're going to be Superman instead of an S, it'll be like a Z or something like that.
So you'll be Superman.
Yes.
Brett says, I go to NickTalk_78 for my costume. I want to be a guy working out with a virtual workout machine. That's what I want to be. I want to dress like Nick Talk with my virtual goggles on. But I'll be shirtless. With my erect
As you should be.
With my erect nipples.
So you're going to dress as Fat Nick for Halloween.
I'm working out. Yeah. I'm going to be Fat Nick. I'll be Fat Nick, the early workout stages. I'll just be sitting there with a towel going. Who are you? I'm Fat Nick, early workout stage. Oh, well.
You'll have to get the skull cap for the bald head, you know.
I wouldn't need. Yeah, I somehow I kept my hair. Isn't that something? Like I see a lot of guys my age.
No one likes a bragger, Ray.
I'm just saying I see a lot of guys my age and the hair's gone. But somehow I kept my hair. Everything else went to hell. There's no good parts of me. You know. There's no good parts of me. Except my hair. And to be honest, I would have gladly given up my hair. I would have gladly given up my hair to just keep my knees. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would have gladly given up my hair. If they'd have said, hey, you can keep your knees, you know, working and young and all that stuff. Oh, I'd be like, take my hair. Take it. Take it. But no, I keep my hair. By the way, Wes says, I'm Fat Nick. I still care about other people. Trick or treat. Yeah. Like I said, I like Fat Nick.
I care about other people now.
Not as much.
No.
So less.
I do think that I'm better than a lot of people. I still care about them.
They're not as high up on the priority list.
There's a select few.
So you think of people as like your minions.
If I had minions.
Good old Nick. I'm Fat Nick. I care about people. Trick or treat. And by the way, like Brent said, Nick cares about people now. He just thinks they're less than him. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He literally just admitted it. He just admitted how he feels. Oh, hold on. While you comment on me, let me get up and adjust my medium-sized shirt.
This is a large. Thank you very much.
It's no longer a triple X.
That's true.
It's now a medium to show off my erect nipples.
I think you're just trying to get me to take my shirt off.
I am not.
Maybe.
Yeah. Irene says, Dan, please write a song about Nick. Yeah. Maybe Thursday's song could be about,
Fat Nick versus Fit Nick.
yeah. About how I remember my friend Fat Nick. How kind he was and how nice he was. That would be wonderful. Oh, well. So I hope that you guys could dress as Fit Nick, but I have a feeling more people could dress as Fat Nick. Oh, well. A woman wanted her boyfriend to stay home with her in Maine. So she came up with an idea.
She got naked.
No.
Huh. There was that thought.
Her name was Kayla Blake. And her boyfriend worked at a factory called Puritan Medical Products. She wanted her boyfriend to hang out with her in bed all day. So she had a plan. She had a plan. She had a plan to keep him home. Anybody want to guess what the plan is? Let's see what your plan would be, Nick. What would your plan be?
What, to keep
If you're a woman
person home?
and you want your boyfriend to be home with you all day, what would your plan be to make that happen?
Unlimited sandwiches and sex.
TJ, what would your plan be?
Well, she would have had to start off with some oral.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not what she did. Here's what Kayla did. She called Puritan Medical Products Company and said, I have put bombs around your facility.
Oh, for
my
God's sake.
I have put bombs around your facility. The bombs will be blowing at 11 a.m., whatever time she put. She threatened the bombs would be going off during the day. And the bomb threat shut down the business.
That will do it.
So they shut down the business. And so the guy was going to stay home with her. All right. Well, Puritan Medical immediately called the authorities, who came out and started to do an investigation. The first step of their investigation was to track where the phone calls came from. That took all of 30 seconds for them to find out they came from Kayla.
The calls coming from inside the house.
And then the police went over to her house and knocked on the door and asked if anyone worked at Puritan Medical Products. And her boyfriend, who was in bed, did. So the police immediately arrested her for making false bomb threats around. They arrested her, and also they charged her with felony terrorizing, and she is in jail. So she's unable to spend any more time with her boyfriend, who is unclear on whether he is still her boyfriend. Turned out that wasn't a great idea. You know.
Yeah, think?
Turned out that wasn't a great idea. By the way, Saturday Night Live starts this weekend. Oh, thank God. Oh, I love Saturday Night Live so much. Tyler says, was she blonde? Yes, she was.
That's a start.
She was a big old blonde girl. She kind of looked like. Do you ever see that girl on TikTok named what is her name? Her name is Fat Tammy or something. I can't. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Mm.
She's on TikTok, and she calls herself Fat Tammy, or
Oh, Trailer Trash Tammy.
I think she's actually on YouTube too. But yeah, now she's moved over to YouTube. That's what she looked like. Yeah. By the way, Saturday Night Live starts this. I love Saturday Night Live. They have new cast members. And they got rid of one of them. They got rid of Beck Bennett. And they've got three new people coming in. To join the cast of Saturday Night Live. So that'll be awesome. By the way, people are talking about things that used to be better, but suck now. All right. So they were complaining about things that used to be great, but suck now. Like, for example, they said YouTube before it had ads. Thrift stores before they got trendy and picked over. And it started as a Reddit thread, and now it's gone viral and it's all over the place. So even BuzzFeed's reporting on it, and they have a list. All right. They said number one, concerts, because concerts used to be a lot cheaper. You could see major bands for like $30. Now, you could easily pay $5. 5 times more for a decent seat at a concert.
Well, remember when we brought Shinedown in 04? That was a low dose show. That was $5.
Yeah. By the way, I got to be honest. I've never been much of a concert fan. I mean, I've just never, you know. There's nobody I've ever been excited to see except Paul McCartney. You know, I was excited to see Paul McCartney. Is there anybody you want to see? Any concerts you want to go see?
Not coming up right now.
I'm just saying, is there anybody?
No, I saw one a couple weeks ago. So
I mean, who'd you go see?
Good. Coheed and Cambria and The Used in St. Louis.
Oh, skip. I can't think of anybody. Maybe Foo Fighters? Maybe.
I would go see Foo Fighters. I've seen them many times, but
I've never seen them.
It's awesome. It's a good show.
Steve, any concerts you want to see?
No.
Probably.
I've seen all the ones I probably wanted to see.
Who'd you want to see?
I saw Alice Cooper on Halloween night when I was in college. That was really good.
Alice Cooper. I met him at his restaurant.
I've seen Hank Williams Jr. I've seen a lot of them. Mostly in the 80s.
I would never pay a cent to see any. I once went to Alice Cooper's restaurant in Phoenix.
Good.
I'll tell you, he knew who I was. I have no idea.
Shit.
I have no idea. We went to Phoenix in 1999. And we went to a Cubs game. And I got noticed at the Cubs game. And I signed a couple. This was when the morning disaster was gigantic. So I signed a couple autographs at the Cubs game, right? This is in the ballpark in Phoenix. So I signed a couple autographs, and then it's totally going to sound made up. Then I go into the Cubs locker room. And I know that this is gonna sound so fake, but I'm telling you, it's 100% legit. All right, I'm telling you, Ernie Banks tells people that I'm his nephew. I have no idea. Wes says, you had me until I was signing autographs. I can't suspend that much. I'm telling you, dude, I know it sounds completely ridiculous, right? It sounds completely insane, right? But I'm telling you, I'll tell you the story. I go to the Cubs game, right? And there's some people there who know me from the radio. And one of the guys asks for an autograph, which is fine. But here's the thing. Other people see me signing the autograph. So they assumed I was somebody. Okay, by the way, I'm a nobody. I'm at this Cubs game and I'm a nobody. But people see me signing an autograph. So they assume, they go, oh, he must be someone because they asked him for an autograph. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I've seen it happen.
Like a bunch of lurchers, catcher-ons. They just assume I'm some. They don't know who the fuck I am, but they assume I'm somebody. And so they think, oh, this guy must be someone. So they get me. I'm signing autographs. Then I had a media pass. Okay. When I went down there, Sean Ballint, as a gift, he called the Cubs and said, hey, Ray Lytle, radio guy, blah, blah, he's coming down there. And so he gets me a media pass, which was, it was a necklace. You know what I mean? It had a VIP pass on it. So I think the VIP pass might have made people think I was somebody as well, right? So I walk, after I'm signing the autographs, I walk onto the field. From the stands, I walk onto the field, and they see the pass, and then they escort me into the dugout. And then Ernie Banks grabs me. And I don't know if you guys ever saw Ernie, but Ernie Banks was a player with the Cubs back in the 60s and 70s. And he was just he's Mr. Cub. He's one of the nicest people that ever lived. Okay. He's one of the nicest people. So, by the way, Wes says, then they were like, I love your radio show and you're so talented. Can I please be a guest so that the world will finally know Alice Cooper? I know this sounds fake, guys. I'm telling you the story. Okay. So Ernie Banks grabs me in the dugout and he says, come with me. And he walks me down to the locker room and he starts telling rookies, he says, this is my nephew. By the way, Ernie Banks, an African-American man, by the way, I am little fat Mexican Ray Lytle. I look nothing like Ernie Banks. He starts to tell the rookies, he goes, "This is my nephew." Mark Grace comes up to me and he goes, "Ernie, this is not your nephew. I know who this is." I knew Mark Grace. Because when I was in Peoria, Mark Grace was married to a girl who was from Peoria. All right. Mark Grace was a Cubs player who the Cubs used to have their minor league team in Peoria. And so Grace married a girl from Peoria. So he would come back to Peoria in the winters with his wife, and he listened to John Lamb and I. So I knew Grace. So he sees me and he tells Ernie, he goes, "This is not your nephew." And Ernie goes, "I'm just messing with the rookies." And so Ernie tells all these younger guys that I'm his nephew, including Kerry Wood. So these guys are convinced that I'm Ernie Banks' nephew, and they got the biggest kick out of the fact that he has somehow convinced these young players, and these guys are young. They're like, 19, years old. He's got them convinced that this fat Mexican kid is his nephew. And they got the biggest kick out of the fact that, they got the biggest kick out of the fact that those guys believed it. Okay. And they're coming up to me and going, "Hey, you're Ernie's nephew." And they were calling me Ernie's nephew without having figured it out. And meanwhile, Grace was telling people this guy is not Ernie's nephew, And so anyway, I go down to the Cubs locker room. Okay. So then that night, my wife and I go to a restaurant in downtown Phoenix, right next to where the Arizona Diamondbacks play. But the restaurant is owned by Alice Cooper. All right. And we're in there, and somehow, I don't know who tells Alice Cooper, they let him know who I am and I'm on a radio show and all this stuff. So Alice Cooper comes up to me and grabs me and tells me that we're not paying for our meals and, all this stuff. He's really nice to me and knew who I was. But then he wanted me to make sure I played his new song that they were recording in 1999. And it was terrible. So I never played it, but he was very nice to me. So there you go. There's the story of me, the Cubs, autographs, and Alice Cooper. It actually happened in 1990. There's more to it. And I've got a bunch of audio of people saying "screw Jim" and, so on and so forth. There's more to it, but there you go. There's the story. There's the story, Nick, for those that don't believe it. He has that look like, I don't believe any of this, but I'm telling you, it's a true story. It's an honest to God true story. In fact, I first, as soon as I got back from vacation, I shared the story, and because I had the whole thing on audio, I had a little cassette recorder with me. So I had the whole thing on audio, and I played it back in 99. This was played on the air. So there you go. There's the story about, that's why, who knows, to this day, there's probably people who are like when Ernie Banks said, they went, "Oh, sad. I once met Ernie's fat little Mexican nephew." And I just, all because he was just fucking with guys who were rookies. So I was the butt.
Fun doing it.
I was the butt of a joke. I was the butt of a joke that, you know, Ernie Banks played on a bunch of people. So there you go. Congratulations to me. Also, Adam says I'm going to need to hear that audio. Well, listen, maybe I'll look for that episode and make that episode a classic one. I'll put it up so you guys can kind of hear it. I'll see if I remember the date. It would have been in fall. It would have been in spring. Yeah, Wes says I remember hearing that audio back there. Yeah, it would have been in spring of '99 because I played it as soon as I got back. I gave the audio to Rocky or Hobie, whoever was the producer at the time. I gave them the audio and we played it on the air. So I'll look and see. All right. Karen says, can we hear it on the subscriber show? Yeah. As soon as I find it, I'll put it up on the classic, tier, what is it? Tier 4. I'll put it up on your classic episodes, everybody. So look for it. I'll play some of it. I'll try to find it and play it. So there we go. We should wrap up today. Let's wrap up today's show. I want to thank Spanky for calling. It was fantastic. I want to thank Steve for having such a dirty foot.
You're welcome.
He's still in rehab, giving us something to talk about. And I invite you guys to come back tomorrow and listen to us again. All right? We'll wrap it up today. Thank you so much for listening. That's it. God bless all of you. By the way, positive thoughts from my boy Mikey.
Yeah.
Positive thought for him. Let's wrap up today and we'll come back tomorrow. Take care, everybody.